It's our 75th year of independence and the nation is set to witness a landmark change. Adding not just a new chapter to its rich history, but one of the most significant in recent memory. Indian democracy, the largest in the world, now has a new home, one that ushers in a new era. Here's all that you need to know about India's new parliament. First things first, the big question. Why did we need a new parliament building? Now the answer to that is quite simple, because the existing one is very old. It's been in use for nearly a century, and while it has seen small modifications to adjust to shifting demands, with rising safety concerns and the infrastructure turning obsolete, it is about time India had one that reflected a new age. The next question, who initiated the idea of having a new building? Well, it was in 2012 when then Lok Sabha Speaker Meera Kumar gave the green signal to set up a committee to recommend an alternate plan away from the old iconic existing Parliament House. A letter from the Lok Sabha Secretariat in 2012 to the Union Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs approved the plan for a new parliament, and the letter underlined that it was top priority. But then there was no real action taken thereafter. In 2015, Speaker Sumitra Mahajan echoed a similar view, claiming that the existing Parliament House was in great distress and did not meet the growing demand for space. A letter then was shot off to then Urban Development Minister Venkaiah Naidu. Now, after years of contemplation, things started to take shape after the Modi government stormed back to power in 2019, and that begins our timeline of events. In August 2019, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla confirms that a new building is in consideration. In September 2019, a month later, the government conceives a master plan, the redevelopment of the Central Vista Avenue, which will see a new parliament building, a new office and residence for the Prime Minister, as well as the residence for the Vice President. August 2020. Now, after the initial lockdown was lifted, the bidding process was initiated by the Central Public Works Department. In September 2020, exactly a year after the initial plan was announced, Tata Projects Limited wins the bid for the construction of the building at 862 crore rupees. December 2020, by the close of the year, the foundation stone of the new building was laid by Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
भारत अपनी आजादी के 75 वर्ष का पर्व मनाए तो उस पर्व की साक्षात प्रेरणा हमारी संसद की नई इमारत बने.
In April 2021, the construction was also marred by multiple controversies. With the deadly second outbreak of COVID, multiple pleas were filed to halt the construction. But a month later, in May 2021, the Delhi High Court bench dismissed all of it, underlying it was an essential project of national importance and something the public is widely interested in. In September 2021, with the construction in full swing, Prime Minister Modi makes a visit to the construction site to oversee proceedings. In December 2021, and by the end of the year, 35% of the building is complete. In July 2020, to cut to summer 2022, and the second big photo op happens. Prime Minister Modi unveils the cast of the national emblem on top of the new parliament building. In August 2022, a month later, Tata confirms that the main structure of the new parliament building is complete. In January 2023, the moment that we've all waited for, ahead of the budget session this year, pictures of what the parliament would look like were released. In March 2023, 2 months later, Prime Minister Modi makes a surprise visit to the parliament late at night, giving us a glimpse of what both the houses would look like. In May 2023, and that's on the 18th of this month, the head of Lok Sabha, Speaker Om Birla, invites Prime Minister Modi to inaugurate the new building. The date set is 28th May, the birth anniversary of Veer Savarkar. And finally, how is the new parliament different from the old one? It's got more representation and the seating capacity is more. Here's how. The Lok Sabha currently seats 545. The new one will have 888 seats. The 245 seats in today's Rajya Sabha will increase to 384 seats in the new house. The present Central Hall has just 440 seats. The new complex, while it won't have a new Central Hall, but the Lok Sabha chamber will have space for 1,272 in case of a joint session. Okay, so now you know all about the new Parliament building, but what happens to the old one? There's a plan there too. The old Parliament House will be refurbished with multiple changes and will supplement the new building whenever necessary. A part of it will also serve as an extensive Parliament library and memorial.